Today I am going to create a new glue book page. I decided just to go ahead and fill this glue book up and start a different one on cats with mostly Bella in it. This one is good because of this colored pet dish. I do like this one. It looks pretty on the back. I have other kitty pictures. We'll see. We'll see what reaches out and tells me it wants to be part of the page. The thing about it, it can be as much as you want, as little as you want. It doesn't have to have, you know, a ton of things on it. It all depends on what you're looking for. And right now, I do not have a plan. This one turned out really nice. I like this one. This one, it's simple. It's just a few items that I put on a scrapbook page. It's just a piece. So this part here, this, and the kitty. That's the only thing I added to this. And I just think it's perfect. I love it. So on this one, I'm thinking seriously about just doing my painted papers that I make as the background. I have some die cuts that I made with my scan and cut. So I can add as much or as little as I want. The yellow I'm not real fond of, but it does go with the... That would be cute like that. Okay. I'm still not sure which kitty I want. I like that one with the little baby. I think I'm going to do this one. I'll save this one for another page. So I need to cut it out a little bit better. It's a rainy day. It's going to rain off and on for the next few hours. And I just don't feel like going out in the garage working when it's damp like this. It's very very hard on your arthritis. And some days I just need to be kind to myself. I bought some bricks to extend the patio, or, you know, just the flat patio stones. However, they're still in the car. I just kind of ran out of energy and strength, so I just left them in there. This I can just add something, I think. It doesn't have to be perfect, so I'll determine that once I have that. Looks nice. Cut that piece out. I like that. Okay. Sometimes the quiet when you're cutting is very relaxing. So I like to do that sometimes. I like to just be quiet. So I am going to trim off the edges of this paper. This is my own painty paper, and what I'm going to do is I printed 2 of them off, and I'll decide if I want to add another piece to it, or I should have trimmed that a little bit more. You know, if I want to add strips or torn pieces or whatever, I don't know yet. I won't know that until I actually put this piece down. Oops, I don't want to do that. Okay, let's see. That looks nice, but I don't care for the location. That looks cute. So it has to go between, because I don't want to move it. I don't want to move it too far over. I like to have it on its side. Okay, here's I don't like that square look. Okay. No, I just don't care for that. Okay. So this is the first idea. Let's see if I can dim that a little. Change. There. I need the light, but I don't need it shining right on this shiny print. Yeah, that looks cute like that. But I have to find something that will go on it to give it a little pizzazz. So that doesn't work. I'm not crazy about it. I do like these little cartoons. Let's see, is that something I like? That's cute. I have tons and tons of stuff. Okay. Okay, what do I have? I don't see anything in here that nope. Nope. Okay, so those are no-go. Let's see what else I have. That's cute, cute. Oh, that's cute. Not exactly what I was looking for, but it's cute. I have tons of stuff like this. I'm not going to go through all of it. This is cute. I have Special Friend. I have this. Okay. That's cute, but it doesn't go with the colors, and I don't want to add another color unless I don't have a choice. Money's always nice. Oh, ball of yarn is cute. I may not use. That's cute. That's cute. Friends are like flowers. They give pleasure just by being there. I like that. Okay. So those are no. Let's see what else we have in here. Perfect could go down this side. These are definitely no's. They're too dark. I don't want anything like that. Maybe we'll make cute. Maybe we'll make some Franken paper together. Well, that's cute. That's cute. I like those, but that doesn't fit, so no. All right, let's keep going. Happy Mother's Day. We're already past that. Okay, none of this. I tried for the longest time to keep all this stuff separate in colors and themes, but it got overwhelming because I had a hard time finding what I wanted regardless, so I just dump it all in one bag now. Or two. Okay, so these can go on the other table. I have a little cart over here that they can sit on. I still need to keep this out because I may use it. Okay, now I have one more large cat that I want to do. So I'm going to just leave that on that little cart. So I don't think I want that, but it is super cute. So I could put Perfect on there, but that brings in another color. I don't don't know why I put these aside. These are definitely not something that I want. That is cute. I like that. So see, I'm going to end up going a different color. No, these are not what I want. This is about friends. Let's take that off. Friends are like flowers. They give pleasure by simply being there. And then you could just go ahead and add another special friend. So this looks like mom and child or pet, whatever. But it could still mean the same thing. I'm not sure which one of these I like the best. I think I like that one up there the best. So then I could put perfect. Perfect or memories, one of the two. Let's go ahead and trim it and see how it turns out. If that does what I want, then we're good to go. So let's get that right there. I'm going to trim the edge of this because it's a little wonky. Looks good. I don't want the bottom. I don't want that bottom on there. Take that off and I might as well trim the two words off, and it'll make a better I'll make a better decision that way. So perfect. If I had another R, I would put that in there, but I don't. Well, I do. I'd have to cut that one up, and I'd need a U like per. I don't have one, so okay. Let me go ahead. Let's put that up there. And put this one here. Yeah, see, that doesn't work. I'd have to do it this way. Which is okay. I mean, it doesn't matter. I've just changed how I wanted it. But, you know, this is super cute because what do kitties do? They put their paw on something that they want or like or want to keep hold of. That would work. Let's just go ahead and do it. And the best part about it is I can always change my mind. There's so many other creative projects I would like to do, but right now this is what I need to do. I just need to create something and, you know, give my brain a chance to rest. I've got so much on my mind. And this is really the only thing that keeps me sane. Okay, this is not perfect, but I could put something there if I wanted. I don't know, I think that looks pretty good. And I still end up with that. I kind of like that. I think that's good. It's not perfect, but it looks good. Red doesn't work. I think I like that one. The memories, no. I really think this is better. So I'm going to put this paper, glue the paper on first. And now if you're using cardstock like I did here, you need to use white glue and glue stick. The glue stick will adhere it quickly, and then the white glue just, you know, it'll be more permanent. But since this is just copy paper, it'll be fine. You can always go back over it if you need to. All right. All right. I love doing these papers. These are so pretty. And see, there's purple right here, so this works. You know, it draws on the paper, on the purple. So that kind of gives it, and then it brings out the purple in that. So we're good. I can always add a little bit more purple if I want. Oops. And when you're working with magazines or any other slick kind of paper, make sure you get enough glue on it, because it will peel up if you're not careful. That looks good. I like that. It just brings out that purple there. And I could add a little bit of purple in here, would not be an issue. All right, so the kitty has her paw on it because that's what she likes, I think. I'm not sure I like that sticking out, so let me cut that off. Okay. So I have a little thing of white glue here. I went way over that because I thought it was all right. And I'll put a little bit of this in the center. Like that. So it's kind of like she's teaching the young one to hold it down, see? That's how I'm looking at it. All right, so let's get this piece on there. That'll work. Just because I didn't want it cut it off and then it have look, you know. Okay, yeah, this looks really cute. Maybe I can put something under it. It's not too bad. Okay, so now we have perfect. So I have a couple of options. I can just leave this as is, or I can add something here. Can find some little flowers or something. This is too big, but I could add a flower. I have flowers. That would be super cute. So maybe I'll do that. I have some that I can use. And there's Miss Bella. What you thinking, baby? You see the kitties? Are the kitties cute? Hmm? Are they cute kitties? Huh? Like you? Yeah? You watching Mommy do it? Huh? Are you watching? Yeah, look at that. Is that pretty? Huh? Is it pretty? So I have some little paper flowers that I could put on there. That's what I'm going to do. Okay, now let's... I don't know why some of these just don't want to open up. Okay, so I have this little purple twig. I have white flowers with little rhinestones. That's cute. I have that. Oops, I have, these are pink, so I don't really want to use those. I can, but I was hoping I had something in the purple. And apparently I do not have them anymore. I've used them. So, I have paper ones. I'm just not sure where I put them. They're just little flat paper flowers. But I knew where these were, so I thought, these are cute. I think I don't know. Let's see. I also have a couple of green ones, but I don't have any green in there. I have a yellow one. Let's get that yellow one. Okay, let's see. All right, I gotta bring this up just a little bit more because the light. It's still not working. Oh, that's a lot better. Okay. There's just never the right lighting. I need to come up with something else. This is nice. It goes with these. And it doesn't matter if it isn't totally flat because it's a glue book and it's never going to be totally flat. That looks pretty because it does go with the pink flowers here. And there's a little bit of yellow on it. Then there's this one. I don't like it at all, even though it brings out the yellow. I don't care for it. I have this white one. It doesn't really do anything for me. And then I have this purple branch. And it sticks out way too much. This will, and it's more of a cone type, so that won't flatten out good enough. But that would be cute. But this isn't going to work. So I think the best solution would be to pick the pink up in this and the yellow up in this and put that at the top here. And I also have a couple of choices. I can use it as a mark, flatten it as much as possible, and just leave it hanging over like that. But I don't think I want to. Okay, so I'm going to cut this piece off, and I am going to glue this one here. I like this one the best. So now, if I had my glue gun all set up, I would go ahead and hot glue this one on, but I don't. So I am going to use this B7000. I had bought this by mistake. I thought I was getting E6000, and it works the same. So I don't even know where I bought it from. I think I bought it from Amazon. Let's see. What I don't like about these tubes, I bought 2 of them, is they tend to not stay usable. You end up losing what you had in it. See, it broke here, and then it'll glue this piece in, and so I don't really care for how the tube is, but it works really well. So I'm just going to stick that on there, and then I need to find something to attach it. Here we go. Make sure it stays. While it glues. There we go. Perfect. So I'm happy with this. It's cute. It says something, you know, it's about friends, and friends are like flowers, they give pleasure by simply being there. So even though this isn't a perfect word, it's still the same. It still gives you the same feeling. So I'm happy with that. Now I can go over this with a Stabilo to, you know, make the edges stand out, but I'm not going to do that today. So I might do a video at some point where I go and do some touching up and making things look better, you know. But anyway, I'm happy with the way this turned out. It was quite fast, even though I had you along with me to pick and choose all the parts. Well, thanks for watching, and Bella says goodbye.